Piendamó is located in the northeast of the Cauca department. Although it is a small village, it is growing and developing fast. And in a large extent due to the marketplace, which is one of the main sources of incomes in this town. Even so, there's something else that marketing that makes Piendamó well known. The reason is because something unusual took place here some years ago. There was an apparition of the Virgin. On Friday 14 May in 1971, at 4:30 in the afternoon, Dora and her older sister went to wash their clothes in the water source as they usually did every day. When they got to the water source, Rosa realized she had forgotten her apron, so she asked Dora to go and get it. Suddenly, they saw a great flash of lightning and the leaves of the trees started to shine like if oil had been spread on them. The entire place was lightened, so that Dora was afraid and she asked her sister to go off, but Rosa refused to do it. All of a sudden, Dora heard a voice that came from the height and it said Dora's name twice. And when Dora looked forward, she noticed a lady who appeared out from nowhere. This lady was really beautiful. She wore a long, shining white tunic covering all her body. She was stand up on a cloth on which there was a golden rose. She wore a long white cloak covering her head. Her hands were together and she was taking a rosary. Her face was extremely beautiful. Her eyes color was a mixture between blue and purple. The lady was very young. She looked like to be 14, maybe 15 years old. Suddenly, the lady told Dora, "Do not be afraid of me. I'm the Virgin and I have come from the heaven. I just want you to pray my rosary and have faith in God. When you pray, it must be slow, with heart, because only the pray with heart reaches God." Then she said, "I bless this water source for people to drink and apply it on themselves." Finally she said, "I want you to accept and live in your hearts the peace, which is a gift coming from God. Share it with your brothers." After that, Dora and her sister prayed, sang, and asked the Virgin to get well their mother's diseases and their father's vices. Dora's sister didn't see the Virgin, but she saw the lighting place, heard some voices singing really cute, and smelled a special aroma that filled the place. The Virgin began to soar and disappear as if nothing had happened. When Dora and her sister go back home, they told their parents what it had just happened. Their father said, "For God and the Blessed Virgin, nothing is impossible." As soon as you walk through the entrance, which is a big wall saying "Welcome to the Sanctuary," you find some stairs going down. And just on the right, there's a chapel with paintings portraying the holy event. And inside of it, there's a room with plates hanging on the walls representing miracles made possible by the Virgin. It can also be found a path surrounded by plantation and trees that leads to the exact apparition spot. Over there, we can find a statue of the Virgin with some candles around it. And finally, there's a stream of water coming out of a thin drain pipe. This stream of water is considered miraculous. In spite of Niña Dorita Sanctuary being well-known place by believers as a pilgrimage and worshipping area, the Catholic clergy authorities haven't pronounced the place as such. In other words, it is not considered as a holy place. Anyway, this place has become an important one for the believers and inhabitants in general. This place has to do with people's faith, which means it deserves a respectful attitude from us. So that is all, and I invite you guys to come here. Thanks a lot.